Hey, everybody.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
Ready? 50, plant.
Two's coming, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 99.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
And partner, sometimes it's good for a team to get the Thursday nighter right after a loss because you don't have very long to stew on what just happened. You have to turn right around, get ready, and go out and play again. Or, as one of the veterans told me, I actually like this because I keep my anger for this short amount of time and take it out on the other team.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. On play action, Locke. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you, punk.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. It's a big play there for the Lions. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Walton. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Kilgore. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On the delay, Jones. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Lock now on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ready?
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock. He probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 9, check 9.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one complete to Will Fuller. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. I got him. Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 30 base.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Locke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
And now it's 12 touchdowns on the season, which tells you he's doing more than his share of great route running and finding ways to get open and putting the ball in the end zone.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Locke now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Clock now to throw, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Keke Coutee with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Cohen. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On 3rd down, Kilgore rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Now Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Locke, man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Locke's pass, incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kilgore. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
We ain't giving them nothing to touch.
1st down, a run with Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Kilgore. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Walton. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kilgore. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Come on now, let's go.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Locke now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tight end right.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, Locke looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. On 2nd down, it's Jones, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Big time. Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Pick up the ball.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shoot.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Back to throw. Kilgore. He's got Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Looking to throw. Kilgore. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Get it.
On first down, Locke. He completes it to Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Open man is QT, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A final shot before half for Locke. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long.
Throwing on first down. Kilgore. Open man. He's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. To throw on third down, Kilgore, and that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll go again to Jones. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Jones. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
He wasn't ready.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now to the air, Locke. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Locke. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Complete to Kenny Still.
I know you felt that one.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down. Kilgore nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's go, D.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Jones has it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
11 yards there and a Lion first down. On first down, Cohen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Go, go, go.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Walton. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Kilgore out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. Walton, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Walton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 33.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kilgore. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Lions on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Off play action. Kilgore. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke going to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. Touchdown, Packers! Chris Godwin with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Trying to bust out of that losing funk. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
That's us. That's us.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Kilgore staying on his feet. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, his 2nd sack of the night. The Lions on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Kilgore. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Block now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Packers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Locke. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So that'll set the offense back 5, make it 1st and 15. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw, Kilgore. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 15. That is caught by Cohen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Back to throw. Kilgore. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Kilgore. And it is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So with that, you figure that this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw. Kilgore. And he finds Stills, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Let's go.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 1st down, Kilgore. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.